Hello, welcome back, guys. I have a problem. I I had an issue today. I started out well. Last night I took a trade. I got a bunch of drawdown on my, got a bunch of slippage on my stop, and I walked away with. Last night I was up $30, and I just was not getting any other trades, so I shut it down. I didn't revisit it. This morning I took one trade. Right away early on, and it went my way. And once again, I got some slippage. I was up over my 110 mark, and I got some slippage and only made $75 on the trade because the market was so volatile. And that should have been my clue. I should have just stopped there. Um, but I didn't. I pressed, and my next trade failed, and my next trade failed. And then I looked, and my stops are at $125, and I was up over $100 before my first trade failed. So I should have been around 140 or 150 at the most negative, and I checked and I was down 180, and at that point I should have stopped. And you can tell by the way I'm saying that I didn't stop. I kept trying to take trades, and they kept lining up for me. They were decent trades. And right now, I would show them to you, but honestly, I can't trust myself to look at the markets right now because I'll try and take another trade. Um, so let's finish off by saying I was down 550 today, guys. That's like over double my max loss that I'm allowing myself in a day. When I was down 290 after my third straight loss, I another setup came up and I said that I can't possibly lose again. And what did it do? It ticked me out and went my way. And that was frustrating. So then another setup came and I said, well, it can't possibly lose again. This will be my last chance. I'm just going to try this one. That's a perfect setup. And I took it, and what did it do? It ticked me out and went my way again. So I think the lesson here is, first of all, I need to stick to my rules. My rules say stop when you're anywhere near your target or your target loss. When it was 190, I should have stopped. That's where I should have stopped, guys. Minus 190, that's too close to my 250 target. I don't know. I mean, maybe I need to modify what my rules say, that if I'm in like $15 of 200, that I need to stop. And maybe I should say if I'm in 1,500 of my target goal for the day, which is $100, I was over my target goal for the day. There's really no reason for me to keep trading. So I did a swing today, right? I was up 100 and I ended down 550. That's almost a $700 swing in a single day. That is not good. And it's not something that is sustainable when you have such a small account. So I can't do that. So after that, I shut it down. Thankfully, I didn't just blow my account up. I shut it down, so that's good. And one of the things that I need to keep in mind is that there is some value in this account. I didn't gamble to get this account. I worked diligently at it. And if you guys look back over, of course, you can't hear what I was saying, but I did. Uh, I did post my process to getting this account funded, and I need to refocus. First off, take really good setups only. And my new strategy until I get back to at least break even is I will be looking for a 10 tick, at least $50. So if it goes my way $50, I'm going to drop my target and I will be happy with that trade. I'm just trying to be more conservative because I just need to be green. I need to get some green days in a row and get my confidence back. One of the gurus that I've watched, one of the things that they said is if you're struggling, you need to take some high percentage trades so you can get some green and get your confidence back. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be happy if I'm green for the day, I'm calling it, and I am not going to keep trading. And I am going to adjust my stop. Um, if I'm anywhere near 150, I'm done for the day. I'm just going to stop. So my new stop loss is 150 that I'm going to go with for the day, and I'm going to try and I'm going to try and capitalize on my trade at 50 bucks at least just so that I can make sure that I can get some green days in a row. So that being said, let's go ahead and look at I'll move my face out of the way. So this is, I'm not even going to, like I said, I'm not even going to show you my trades because I'm not turning on the market because I'm afraid I would take another trade. So I'm stopping. So today, Thursday, I'm down 550. This evening, I've taken one trade. It went my way, up $85. I'm done. I'm not trading again tomorrow. I'm not. I'm green. I'm calling it because I need to stack some green days. And I can show you why, guys. Look at this. Look what I Look what I did this week. Look how horrible I did. Just let's highlight this, right? Those are all red days this week, guys. That's almost 1,000. That's over 1,000, almost $1,100 in red this week. And I've only got $400 in green. So that's a $700 loss this week. Last week, all green days. This week, 2 green days. And what makes me sick is that today I was up over $100. This could have been a green day, and that swing right there would have been enough, right? If this was $100, it'd been 425 plus 100. It still would have been a loss for the week, but it would have been almost a break even. I would be back sitting almost close to my 25,585, and I would be feeling pretty good about where I want to be. This is where I'm at right now. That's how far off I am off of my goal. So we are in recovery mode, guys. I'm going to be very conservative for a while. I may even drop to micros. We'll just see how next week goes. Um, Monday is a holiday, of course, so no trading on Monday. But Tuesday, starting Tuesday, I'm just going to be trying to get close to $100, but just green. If I can just get green, I'm going to claw my way back to even. And we'll see what we can do. I mean, maybe this is how we do it. We just keep clawing our way there. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with just clawing. I don't care. Um, I don't want to blow this account. I need to recognize the value of it and take it seriously.